Okay. So, are you ready?
Mm-hmm. So, this is Kyle and Hunter and company, but we don't have any company today, unfortunately. It's kind of chilling out.
So, right now, like, our room that we're planning on doing everything in is, still being worked on, and so we're not ready to, like, show everyone it while it's still being worked on.
So, today we're going to talk about Japanese candies.
Us and, like, our friends and stuff are really into, like, the Japanese candies, and they're, like, really fun for anime conventions and whenever you're craving something different, and
Just kind of chilling out.
yeah, they're fun.
And so, a lot of people, they like Japanese candies and whatnot, but we just want to show everybody kind of a variety of what there is to offer.
So, starting out, there is...
Ramen is a carbonated drink, and it is the bomb. It's awesome.
It's really good. It's like a carbonated, like, kind of pop type juice.
It's really, like, fun to open. See, you peel off the thing, and there's this little thing inside of it, and they call it a plunger. It's really cool. Just kind of pop it out, and you place it on the bottle, the top of the bottle, and you press down.
And then once you press down, the little glass marble goes into, like, this chamber, and it carbonates your drink, and it's really delicious. And what flavor is that?
This is lychee.
Oh, I'm gonna try that.
There's a lot of different flavors. There's melon and strawberry, which is the best. Then there's pineapple, lychee, and the original.
The original is really good, and the lychee's kind of interesting. Like, it's the only, like, exotic fruit that they use, and it's interesting. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, you can't go wrong with whichever flavor you get. It's gonna be delicious.
It's gonna be great. They've also, I just found this out today. They make these little, like, ramen candies, and they're really good. They taste like the original, but they're just kind of fun. They just, like, little.
If you don't want to, like, drink the drink, you can just have the candy.
What would you consider their texture? Kind of like a sweet tart type.
Oh yeah, sweet tart, definitely. It's like a sweet tart. It's kind of
like dissolves in your mouth.
Those bottle caps, the ones that taste like different, like, sodas. It's pretty much like that, but ramen.
Yeah. They have other little things like that too. Like, this is a little Pac-Man thing, and they're little sour candies, and they're really cute because they look like the little...
Like the thing that, like, Pac-Man eats?
Person.
The little enemies of Pac-Man. They're good. It's kind of Americanized, but that's still good.
It kind of gets a point across. Like, in Japan, there's a lot of different, like, cartoony candies, like, of course, Hello Kitty.
Yeah, because they have Hello Kitty everything, so they would have Hello Kitty. Like, there's a ton of different Hello Kitty candies, but our favorite is the hard candy, made by... Who is it made by? Well, it's not in English, so I don't know who it's made by.
It's just, like, little hard candies, and
they're really good.
In little, like, flower shapes.
They're super, like, low calorie, and, like, you know, decent. Like, if you're
different flavors.
If you care about that kind of stuff.
This is one of them.
They're pretty healthy. And next.
There's other kind of, like, hardish candies. This one's not really hard. It's kind of like a Tootsie Roll type,
Tootsie Roll, yeah. It's
thing.
like, it's called a milky candy. And it's like this little, like, in wrapping, that the wrapping says milky all over it with, like, this little girl. And it's a white, pretty much looks like a white Tootsie Roll ball. But, they're really, really chewy.
They take forever to eat.
Yeah. And
they kind of, like, coat your mouth. Like, they're really creamy.
But, yeah, they're like, it's pretty much like a sweet milk ball. They're pretty good. They're good.
Okay, so the one candy, if you're watching this video, that you must know out of everything else, you probably already know what it is. But that would be Pocky. Pocky is the Japanese candy.
Yeah.
It is the best thing ever.
Pocky comes in
different flavors.
Strawberry Pocky, almond Pocky.
Alright, that's, yeah, almond.
I'm sure you can find other flavors, but these are the ones that we saw.
It's kind of funny because, like, almond's kind of like the elite Pocky, because these ones are just, like, all little, like, Pocky packages, and, the almond is, like, it has, like, gold wrapping and everything.
Yeah. They're kind of more like, fancy, but almond Pocky is probably my favorite. It's really good.
Yeah, it's the best. But everybody usually gets chocolate, and if you know, like, Pocky and you don't know the Pocky game, you must know the Pocky game. So this is something to kind of play with your friends. You put it in between your mouths and you just, like, eat it together. Like,
kind of like spaghetti in a way. So that was the Pocky game. It's fun to, like, play with your friends and kind of a truth or dare thing with Pocky.
It's great. Okay, another thing, kind of like
Pocky, is
Hello Panda.
Yeah, and it's just a biscuit that's like cream filled, pretty much like the same kind of cream and the same kind of biscuit that's on Pocky, just a different way of eating it.
They have little pandas on them, and you can see, like, whenever you bite into them, this one's chocolate, and there's, like, chocolate cream.
And they're really, really good. And then, of course, this isn't really, like, very Japanese or anything, but we thought it would be fun since we saw them. But we got
fortune cookies.
Fortune cookies. And of course, I mean, you know, there's not much to say about fortune cookies.
You have to get your fortune out.
Yeah.
That's the only point in them.
So we're gonna get our fortune. A wise man knows everything. A shrewd one, everybody.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense, but
well, let's try mine.
You know.
You will enjoy good health. You will be surrounded by luxury in bed. That's pretty great.
Me and our friends and us, whenever we eat up like a Chinese restaurant or something, or we get fortune cookies, we read our fortune, but then at the end of every fortune we have to say in bed, because it usually makes it funnier and makes it somewhat sexual 99% of the time. But like if you get something like mine,
it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
But the ones at the restaurants are usually like really cheap and like cheesy, and so they work really well.
Okay, well, so that was it for Japanese candy, but we are planning on doing a lot more YouTube videos, so subscribe and keep checking up on us. We should have a new video like weekly for a while about different things, us doing stuff, music videos of some sort, you never know. So, but if you have like any suggestions or anything, just tell us like if you want us to do anything. So, until next time.
Let's play the Pocky game.
Pocky game?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, what the fuck? My pineapple vermouth tastes like apple.